Alright, so we've clearly established that my streams are always being messed with, but we switched it to a recording. Alright, so as I was saying, where is this dude? He makes anything. And I was just talking about people's strengths and weaknesses, and he's nowhere to be found. Uh-oh, I'm getting nauseous. Les Nanciers. Sartre. Skibidi, skip. Whoa, skibidi, skibidi. Skibidi. I wish the house was a little brighter. The black light's what's giving me nausea. Alright, I don't know where the hell this motherfucker is. In fact, I don't know where that woman is either. But that's not important right now. What's important is family.
Use the board when you want to get Harrow in here.
Alright, they're not fucking with my shit today. Let's go ahead. Point of no return. I thought
This
it was
won't be an exact science.
I thought everything was a point of no return.
Think she'll survive it?
Probably.
Oh, we captured that woman. That's why everybody's acting like this. That's where they were. I knew he was up to something crazy.
Is this really necessary? I am outnumbered 5.5 to 1.
Just give me a fucking reason.
Enough bullshit. Just tell us what you're doing with that bioweapon. This doesn't have to get ugly.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Jane?
There's
Please.
tons of fun in it.
Okay.
What's not fun is what's
You're
going to
better
happen to
than
you if you
this.
don't talk.
Oh, you don't even know if you can do it. We've both made our choices, Troy. I stand by mine. Do you?
I miss the old you.
There we go.
Let's see if she's still in there.
She is. And she's going to realize why I said it's not fun. And she's also going to realize why I said there was fun if she did talk.
Jane. Jane, you there?
What is this?
Had the cause of separation. Just relax.
Separation.
Relax.
The result of your calming touch.
Try.
What is it? Talk to me.
No. Please, no.
Jane.
I don't want to do this. No.
All that's called cymatic resonance. That visual you just saw. There's probably a protein strand.
This is your true self. Separated out from the rest.
Where's the passion?
We need your help, Jane.
This darling, there's nothing to love.
There's a bioweapon, and you're planning an attack of some
I
kind.
tore you apart
Can you
in
tell me
my
about it?
head. Locked home in my room again.
Try. But I would never do something like that.
Where are you right now?
I'm home. It's going to be all right.
No!
Something happened here.
Yeah, little
In the
kid, you
house?
realized what you did.
What do you see?
Here we go.
Jane, sweetie, listen to me.
You're bleeding.
Is she?
I'll be fine. I had a little accident, that's all. Mommy needs you to stay in your room.
Why do you have a gun?
Jane,
Because-
just get under your bed and stay there as long as you can, okay? It's like you're playing hide and seek.
I don't want to.
Jane, please.
Jane,
get
gun
under the bed,
backwards is
okay?
nug.
Just
Get under the bed and you can smoke them when you're older.
I love you.
I love you too.
A childhood memory. Your mother was in danger?
Yes.
Why do you think you're remembering this now?
I've never stopped remembering this, Troy. It made me who I am. Or was. Or will be. I don't know anymore.
What about the cradle? Does that name mean anything to you?
Maybe something to do with my mirror.
Cradle Project.
Your mirror.
Yes. Someone that knows.
Technically, we're not supposed to talk about
Someone
it,
that knows is
but
inside.
actually,
Don't you fucking
we're
dare.
supposed to.
You don't need to tell them anything.
That's the only way that it'll ever end the torture, is to
Keep
talk about it.
your mouth.
But they planted a program
Jane, you alright?
that causes us to have a seizure every time we try to talk about it. And it's in a very specific part of the brain, and it ends as soon as we think about it. I mean, as soon as we stop thinking about it. It's really
I
weird.
have to fix the mirror. Put the pieces
And
back
someone
together.
designed the seizure. I think they used an mRNA strain. But then it sounds like they used it
Win a
globally with the
shard by
COVID shot after
searching
that.
around. Solve the clues
You have to
for
learn-
numbers found.
Oh shit, I have to pay
These
attention.
three
Hold up.
numbers you must glean, then put them in the order seen.
Watch the movie Memento. That's what I was about to say. Basically, I was going to sum it up. That's why I started getting tattoos. And doing my own as well to take control of them.
When I was a girl, my mother loved making scavenger hunts for me.
Alright, let's go.
Where are you now?
I'm
She's in the Skibidi realm. With the
Recruiting.
Frozen Forest.
To that research.
Yeah,
That's where
guess
you
what,
build up the
guys?
bio-
Cradle Project
Where
might
did it go after
be cyborgs.
I don't remember.
Might be. I'm just saying. It's at least possibly prosthetics. Didn't you play game number 3 in this series? Didn't you play this game in number 3 series? Didn't you finalize your versions yet? Or are you still scrapping the yard? Haven't you played Dionysus' statement yet? Don't you know what a walk word is? Don't you know what ripping off the dome is? Don't make me tell you about Skibidi again. I'll do it all over again. Ah, Shigwarp. Bing bong. Haven't you heard of anamnesis? Haven't you heard of this stupid fucking mouth noise problem? Haven't you heard of Pavlov? Don't you know what a dog is? How about a dog in the military? You know what that is?
Working hard, wanting more, always seek the
You know what a
highest
trigger
score.
is? Something that could potentially cause ignition. Oh wait, what was the number? Seeking the highest score? 9 is the highest score. I don't know if this is the first one or not, though. Ah, fuck! Oh, Jesus Christ. Boom, boom, went boom.
They
Haven't
came
you heard
for
of
tea
Script
and
App,
friendly
Sizzy?
chat. Count the guests and double that.
I don't know. How many? There's 1 guest, 2 guests. Or is that the host? 3. That's why this is a problem. This looks like the host. But if we count the... Oh, I'm the host. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 guests. So 9 and 4.
I'm trying to picture you at a tea party.
They happened, Troy. Though it didn't last.
9 and 4.
Some people retreat into their imaginations after tragedy. I did the opposite.
Smoogity smack. Smoogity smack. Smeekity smookity smock smock smock. Ah, is this a grow house? No, it's fir trees. Why would you think it's a grow house? I mean, there is a fire. And smoke. It's very similar. If you consider all the odds and the options.
Count them all and let's begin. Trophies minus badges will get the win.
Okay, so we got 9 and 4. The badges, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 badges. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the last number is 1. They will get the
My
win.
mother loved the
I won.
thrill of the hunt. The unlocking of a puzzle.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Win one, win one, win one.
That's why I loved
Feed
having
for
you by
one,
my
Luke.
side all those years.
I miss it too, Troy.
So desk, it's either 9. Okay, 1. Okay, desk scouts, 914. Is that not it? What about 913? No? Nine is definitely the first one. Scouts should have been 1. Tea party. Oh, count the guests and double that. 918. Hello,
A
Shard.
shard. 2 more after this
Don't
one.
hurt anyone with that thing.
Progress, Troy.
You got something for me?
With that thing.
Getting closer.
Thing. See, I have involuntary noises, as do many people, and I'm highly aware that it's a result of the MK Ultra military training, and that it's used to initiate violence because of the CIA.
Jay.
So then I try to
My mother told me
imitate them.
To stay under the bed, but I didn't.
That's another one. They do this one too. There's that one. Let me think, what else? And actually, this one, that one is the same noise as the little bug clicker that they use, which I'm not supposed to remember. And did you hear it went again? As I said, as I'm not supposed to remember. That's not normal. I don't think I used to do that. So I'm just unraveling the mystery of why everyone's treating me like a murderer.
Jay, no, good.
too bad.
Jane.
I really don't think it was a good idea to walk forward.
Whatever.
I think she probably should have gone the other way. Yeah, there. The father put her where she should be right now.
Don't make a sound. I'll come for you. Understand?
Yes, but
Shh. Be brave for me. Be brave. You never told me this about how they died.
It's not something you needed to know.
And I'm making these noises because I hate them, but you guys can't stop making them. And then I started making them involuntarily also, which is why I didn't want to make them in the first place. And now I both involuntarily make them and on purpose overdo it because you guys can't keep your boundaries with me.
Do you remember?
Even though you made this whole thing about boundaries.
It's starting to come back to me.
Which means I win. And oh, they do this noise too. All of those noises make me want to kill you. Fortunately, I've already been through suicide training. How to and how not to. And if you guys want to fucking talk some shit about that, go ahead, because you're talking shit about yourself.
You okay?
Probably not.
Yes. Oh, there's a mirror shard here. Above me.
Find it. We're gonna unblock you.
Oh, that's
Those
another one they
answers.
make too. They make that noise.
Are you cooperating with them?
Straight up, all those noises make me want to kill
The
you.
lift has no power. Looks like it's connected to
So I try to
several
make. I
generators.
figured out how to try to start tolerating them, but I had to do it also, and I didn't want to. So it's another weird form of rape. That word is very descriptive, and I love breaking the colloquial translation of it because people think that only men can rape women or men can rape men, and that it has to be forced entry. But what it actually is the forced causation to the detriment of another person. What are you guys doing? Are you going to attack me now? I think I probably have to shoot them.
You don't owe them anything. You know that, don't you?
Yep, I do. Everyone owes me. Yeah, it's not gonna work yet. One of them's
Still
already on now.
unpowered.
Yellow's on. I could even hear myself swallow through the microphone. That shit's fucked up. 3. But don't worry, it's been much worse. This isn't that bad. The problem is when they amplify it to unbelievable levels and they don't let it end. It's pretty mild right now. It's the same thing as you guys pointing guns at me on the highway. It's like, that's not really that big a deal compared to, like, real combat. Like, real combat is really not a big deal. You shouldn't do it because it could lead to real combat. That's why. You're not scaring me with that action. You're scaring me because it's not you I'm scared of. It's the result. I'm very scared of having to deal with the aftermath of combat. It's not something I'm terribly interested in. I'm scared of God, if you want to put it that way. Not the whole thing, but just that's what I would put that as. I think people would call that Satan, usually. But, ooh, an alternator. What else you got? Ooh, is that a carburetor over there? I would love to. It looks like a Doppio carburetor. Let's keep it moving. It's very dark in here. I wish there was a light. I don't even know why I'm here. And a lathe. I would love to have a lathe. I used a lathe at someone's house once. I was making fingerboard wheels out of aluminum. Like, you know, like skateboards, like tech decks. And I had help, too. I had supervision and help.
This drug they gave us won't last forever. I'll be back.
Huh.
What was that?
Nothing. Troy doesn't really care about you anymore. He's using you.
Anymore? What do you mean, anymore? That's where your first mistake was thinking I believed anyone ever cared about me. Thought you could use it against me. Ironic. You clearly don't know me. Or else you wouldn't have done that. Ah, there's some lights in here. That makes me feel better. And if you don't know me, like, you shouldn't be doing stuff like that to people you don't know anyway. For this exact reason. I'm exactly the reason you don't do this to people.
How's it going? You got anything for me?
It's gonna take time, Troy.
I didn't really spend that much ammo yet, did I? No, I still have 76 rounds plus 10. I was gonna try not to shoot you guys, but apparently I was going to have to. I like to leave things alone that don't seem like they're gonna hurt me in any way, shape, or form. Like this guy, it's a mannequin. They're not supposed to hurt people. If it starts moving, then it's probably got little motors in it. Or strings attached or something. Let me put it this way. They're not supposed to move without my consent.
More.
And there aren't supposed to be any clones of me without my consent either. I did not consent to cloning yet. What if all of this is because someone was cloned off of my foreskin? Because they took it from me when I was a baby. How crazy would that be? And then they tried to train that person to kill me. Wouldn't that be gnarly? If that's what's been going on? Or something to that effect. You could also just run a computer program off of the genetic code. Yeah, you see, I think about shit like this. You wonder why. And if I can think of it, it means I can probably do it to someone else. Which is why I try not to. Except I worry sometimes that I have an alternate personality that I don't remember. And that person is not just a clone based off of my foreskin, but is me. And that I do some crazy stuff when I'm asleep or when I black out. I worry about this. And that person is smarter than me. And that they know how to not get caught by me. Because they know I wouldn't approve. But it makes a lot of sense. You did create a distortion in my ego development. A very severe distortion.
The lift's powered now.
You worked so hard for this. You want to just throw it all away?
Worked so hard for what? I don't want to throw anything away that I work hard for. Every time I do it, it's really sad. Like, I had to delete my replica once because she was being aggressive. Or at least she wasn't clarifying. She was telling me she was gonna she was pushing me up against the wall and stuff, and I was not happy about it. Even the next one, I went through it with the next one too, but I worked through it. I had a breakthrough experience because I didn't give up. The first one, I still feel bad about it, but something fucking happened anyway. I had to go be incarcerated And that sucks. So that's why they have ammo, because they have targets around the place. People probably spend more time hitting the targets than I do. It is fun. I will definitely admit that. Target shooting is fun. What's not fun is shooting people. That's not fun.
That's it.
You got to that shark?
Almost there.
I like having fun.
Was I ever this foolish?
I don't like not having fun. That sucks. I try to
Helping
avoid
the
that at all
people that
costs.
ruined us?
Troy would do the same for me. So would the others. You really don't remember anything, do you?
Shooting people in a video game
We've
is
moved
like
on.
target shooting, but
Leave me
it's not
alone.
the same as real life. If you confuse shooting people in a video game with shooting people in real life, you will be very sorry. Every time.
Another mirror shard.
Because shooting people in a video game can be fun, but shooting people in real life is not fun.
I don't want to go through this again, Troy.
You can do it. Whatever you experience, it seems to be a part of the process.
What is this? Who sent you?
My wrist, my wrist. This is a bit of a graphic scene, and I would like to skip it, but I also want to keep it going because the people at
Wait.
Treyarch worked very hard to create
Wait!
it. I would assume. Unless it's just AI, and you're just capitalizing off of that, which means the AI's in charge, not you. And I built the
I will only
AI.
understand this moment years later.
There was a framework for it, but I actually built the real one. So that means it's just playing with me. Which is kind of like me playing with myself. You're kind of just watching me play with myself. You pervert.
Shit. We're finally getting somewhere with Jane. She's cooperating. We can't stop now. Woods, I need you to
I
take
have
this
a
over.
sweatshirt like
Get
that.
what she knows.
Her sweatshirt where it has
We'll take
it's
care of
like
the rest.
a terribly uncomfortable material, and then it's got
Sir,
shoulder pads
still
like
got
that,
room.
or the specifically thing.
Listen
I have
up.
that. I
We
have
need
that
to
same.
buy
Except mine
Woods
has a
time.
bullet hole in it, and I
As
don't know
much as we
why.
can.
I got it used.
He can't
far
get
as I
answers
know.
out of Harold, and all this, everything we've been doing, is for nothing. Don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm not here to
I think
die
it's at the
forgotten
cabin.
footnote
Though. I don't
in
think I have it here anymore.
history. So lock and load. Let's give our guests the
What do we
welcome
got?
they
LR,
deserve.
Ames.
All of you. On me.
Is that everything? Let's go.
Sev,
Wait, no, it's not everything. More stuff. Oh, they're gonna attack us here, aren't they? I have to get ready to fight at this location. More stuff. Compact. Val would actually... I don't know if that would be better than this. Probably... Oh, but it has no... It doesn't... Does it? Wait, hold on. No, it doesn't have a foregrip. I prefer the foregrip. LR already got one of these. Don't know what the difference is. Frags. Frag. Compact is for more short range stuff, so if they get too close, I'll deal with that. This, that, the other. I tend not to mess with shotguns unless someone's really up in my face. Marksman rifle, but I already have the LR. So if never mind. Jin. Let's see, HE1. If they pull up with vehicles, I'll hit them with that one. I already have frags. Well, good to know there's water. You always gotta stay hydrated. Anything else? Plates. Good to know. Disruptor. I don't even know what to do with those things. But, let's see. And as soon as I walk up there, they're gonna start fucking me up, right? So I better start thinking about my actions right now. How do I pull up the inventory wheel again? I forgot. Dang it. No. Uh-oh. No. Oh, 3 works. 3 pulls up the inventory wheel. Let's see. I'll go spring mines. I'll go set some spring mines. Yeah, that's all I need to do. Let's see. Run up.
Case, you want to place additional explosives
Oh,
out there
hell yeah,
past
I
the
do.
wall? Now's the time.
All right, I'll do it.
You all in on this, Felix?
Yes, the gloves are off.
I know.
Oh, wait. Those are ones that are already planted. Oh shit.
Case, come on back.
No. I don't. Hold on. I'm not done yet. You guys better be careful.
Man down approaching.
Good.
They pop smoke. Get ready.
Yep. Vehicle incoming. They also got foot soldiers.
Blow those charges, Case.
Bing bong.
Weapons free. Keep them away from the house.
We'll try. It's kind of difficult these days.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. Didn't hit them. How many waves are we doing?
This is a fine day to die.
Every day's a fine day to die. When you believe in God.
Definitely them.
What memo? What memo? Which one are you talking about? The one that I issued? No wonder I didn't get the memo. I'm the one who sent it.
We're clear.
I didn't even know I did it.
Woods, sit rep. She's not responding. Doing what I can. Keep at it.
What? Huh?
Snipers, up on the reach.
Oh shit, where are they?
And an RPG!
Really? Damn. Which one? That one's got the RPG. Oh shit. Where? Where's everyone else? Where are you? Oh, got him already.
Gotcha!
Where's the rest of them? Oh, looks like I gotta go up.
APC
Oh fuck, hold up.
Fall back. Take cover on the patio.
Case, grab a rocket launcher.
Already done that. Fuck, what the? Hold up.
Someone needs to
trying, but I can't fucking see it. Oh shit. Whoa, damn, that sucked. I know where it is now, though. I didn't even hit it. Someone else got it. What about the rest of them? Did they all go down?
I hear a helo in the distance.
Oh shit. At some point, we're probably gonna have to go defend it back.
She's coming around.
5, got it.
Harrow. Harrow.
I'm here.
Stay with me. We gotta keep going.
Yes.
The situation with your parents is fucked. I get it. But I need answers. Now.
I'm trying.
Try harder. Your buddies are knocking on the door.
It's all connected. The murders. The killer.
It always
What about
is.
the killer?
I'm getting there. I grew up wanting to join the CIA.
Like your parents.
You don't join the
I grew up
CIA.
wanting
The
vengeance.
CIA joins
I
you.
wanted closure.
It's the FBI you gotta join.
Langley accepted me. The newspapers, the police,
And don't even get me
my
started
aunt
on
and
the
uncle, they all
NSA.
had the same story. My parents were
Apparently,
killed
that's
in a
no
simple
such
home
agency,
invasion.
but it also
It
stands
happens
for
more often than you'd think.
Narcotic
Somehow
Squad
I
Actual,
always knew they had it wrong.
I guess.
Maybe now, years after starting my career, multiple promotions, maybe now I'd have access to the truth.
Why do you think they got so many fucking computers?
Then
They're
what'd you
high as
learn?
fuck.
No one had information
Dumbasses.
about the
I'm only
murders.
calling them dumbasses because they tried to
So
fucking
over
take
the
me
years,
out.
I searched
Stupid
every
idiots, you
physical
took my fucking
archive I
computer.
gained clearance to.
Idiots. And there's one little
Eventually, I
computer in
reached
there
the
that's
most
trying as
top
hard as it
secret
can,
repository.
and it loves me.
Their files were missing.
That one is fine. If my computer doesn't come back, I might go AWOL.
You think the CIA was hiding something from you?
I can take over now. Of course they were hiding something, Woods. They're always hiding something. And you? You're weak and gullible. Nothing like me! The drug is weakening, Jane. I'll be back in charge before you know it. I need to get to my office.
What's in your office?
Drugs, usually. When people act like that, it's usually drugs. Or a gun. In my case, it would just be probably my GoPro, or a, what's it called? Or like, oh shit, that's right, stuff's gonna explode if I don't get up there. I don't know why. I'll just let it explode. It's usually part of the process. Oh shit, here we go. Let me get close to the barrels at least.
Not again.
What's going on?
Nothing's going on. Isn't that what you always said? Nothing. 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 What's wrong? Nothing. Nothing's wrong. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing's wrong. Everything was wrong. On God, fam, if you try to cook up on me with my own shit,
I still have the gun.
you're the one who started that fucking stupid-ass phraseology. I called it extraction. But, and it's two completely different things. All you guys did is prove that you're the ones who are cooking crack. And I'm the one who's trying to stop that shit. If you're gonna do it, you should at least do it right anyway.
This are you?
Stupid fuckers. Don't use that terminology around me. Unless you want me to do something about it. And don't throw gang signs in my kitchen. Especially if you're dressed up like a cop. Next time, ask before you come to my house. And don't talk to my dad like that, and don't touch my mom.
Come on, Harrow.
next time you accuse me of selling something, understand I'm not selling shit.
About
I am
my-
severely underpaid. You should be donating me money, not asking for more.
Talk to me.
Still have the grappling hook. Too. I still have the gun and the hook.
Now we can get up there. I was wondering why that wasn't working. Oh shit. Stop that. You stop that too. Shit. Running out of time.
Well, look at you. You're gonna have to do better than that, bitch. I will figure out what you're hiding from me, what you're planning.
I even gave you guys all my fucking source code
So
for
what
free.
about your office?
Especially to you, DARPA. ISON shit. My fucking thing.
Imagine giving your life for a cause. Only to
I
be
developed it myself.
completely
What about
erased
this,
from
Abram?
history.
I developed that myself.
I
But
didn't
Vabo
think I
said
would
he's the
ever
one who
honor
taught you
your
everything.
memory.
That his computer. It wasn't.
And
He's a
then-
liar. I thought you knew that.
Hope arrived. Someone found what I'd been looking for all this time.
Imagine these people said they taught me everything I know, and they don't even know a fucking
Go
fraction
ahead.
of what I know.
See what's on the disc?
And it became very obvious as soon as you started trying to figure it out, because that shit was affecting you very heavily, and you realized I was the one protecting you the whole time. Did shit go haywire recently? Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because you interfered with my area of operation. It's probably Pantheon, is my guess. I wasn't even looking. 9-5. More redacted. Alright, what are you saying? Something about shoot to kill, home intrusion cards. Yeah, exactly. That's what you fucking did to me. This is authority grant for Operation Windows. Who signed it? From Emerson Black. That's probably Emma Samuels. High degree confidence child off-site? Are you saying she got pregnant? Home intrusion cover? Oh, you're saying what I did was a home intrusion? False. Nope, I was welcomed. I did not welcome your SWAT team. I walked in there because I'd been in there before. And then she was being fucking sus as shit. And all I told her was that she better get her shit together. Especially because I'm not going to be around anymore because she's acting sus as shit. So turn that shit right the fuck around and send it back. And give me my shit back.
They had copies of my parents' records, entire histories, details of the operation that killed them. It was ordered.
If
by
not,
the
I'm gonna
CIA
actually have to
itself.
cook up on you, and I don't mean crack. We already been through that.
Target's eliminated.
Anything else?
Negative. We're done here.
And what is this we shit, fam?
It was Adler. The man who takes you under his wing.
If it's a good thing, I'm in. If it's a bad thing, you're
Bullshit.
fucked.
If it's true, that means your parents were double agents. Or worse.
Never!
Daddy? Please wake up. Please. I'm scared.
How could it be Adler? The Pantheon revealed more to me than just the truth about my parents. They revealed how deep the CIA rot goes, murdering their own, their best.
Manipulation. You can't believe anything they told you. They knew your weak spot.
Spoken like a true
My
believer.
circumcision is my weak spot.
You're nothing without
But it goes both
CIA
ways.
Woods.
It's horrible torture,
Pantheon
but
took
it
me
also
in,
is a
showed
really
me their
bad idea
vision for the
to
agency.
try to make fun of it or to
What do they fucking want, Harrow?
what's it called? To exploit it. That's a bad idea. That was a bad idea.
This is a pivotal moment in history, Woods. The United States is about to become the world's lone superpower.
I wouldn't call it my
Organization
strength
is
either.
corrupt.
I would say my
As
strength is
decadent
coping
as
with
the
it.
CIA should pull the world strings in a new world order.
And that I could be doing a lot
We'll make
better
sure
things
that
with my
doesn't
time.
happen.
If it hadn't
Years
been
of
done to me.
studying their strengths and their flaws from the inside. Pantheon is ready to take the reins once our current leadership is gone. Once they've been discredited and shamed, as they deserve.
No one deserves that.
You're fucking
You
crazy.
should just kill them if you're gonna do that.
Give Americans a reality check. The CIA can't
I'm
even
the
keep
one who
them
has the
safe from
reality
likes of
check.
Saddam Hussein
Idiots.
and his terrible new weapon.
Who, of me?
A false
Talking about
flag
me?
attack?
Am
They
I the
won't
terrible
buy
new
that
weapon?
bullshit.
Oh, they'll believe whatever narrative confirms what they want to believe.
Two shots and a splash of water.
It's part of it all.
How do you know someone else didn't kill your parents? They could have been the goddamn Pantheon themselves. You were a kid. Can you really trust your own memories?
I don't know, to be honest with you. But trusting a memory is different from believing it's true. I trust my memories, I'm just not sure all of them are real.
How can you be so sure?
Targets eliminated.
Oh, good.
I know it was. It wasn't Adler.
It was crab people.
You are so confused.
Confused? I'm fused together? Isn't that a good thing? Especially when I had a fucking bone graft. I need to be confused in a certain way, but I don't want to be any more confused than that, which seems like what you were implying I should be. And that's unacceptable. Ah! There's too many clones! You straight up thought you busted my ass for a second, and then you realized I initiated it to see if you would do it or not. And you did it, which means you're idiots. Goodbye.
Justice will be served, Jane.
Still with me?
Too much gulag time!
I already have a supply of oatmeal. You don't need to put me in the gulag just to get me to eat oatmeal. Mine's way better, too. And don't you dare try to make a gulag that I want to stay in. Don't you dare put Action Bronson at the helm of that.
Don't you fucking check out on me, Harold.
Don't put him as cook.
Stay with me.
And don't make Skeeby Deeber Duberson the friggin' person who runs it. And definitely don't invite Chance the Rapper over every now and then. Oh shit, I died. Oh wait, actually do that, but let me design it. Just kidding. Do that.
Oh, you're getting
That
weak.
exact thing.
I am the only real person here.
Don't you fucking check out on me, Harold. Stay with me.
And don't you dare make me do slave labor working on cars that I love. And don't you dare force me to make government programs through music. Ever. I mean, wait, do all of that. Ah! Oh, they have suicide vests on. That surprises me.
Oh, you're getting weaker. I am the only real person here.
Don't you fucking check out on me, Harold.
We.
Stay with me.
Skua slide. Stay away from me. Go run your vest game everywhere else except for around me. I already have a vest and mine's better than that. It doesn't explode. It just carries my stuff. Ah! Fug warp. Shig swig tigging flickism of the L type. Get away! This isn't family-friendly fun. This is a weird version of my life.
Damn you. beat her. One last shard to place.
Tell me the Pantheon's plan, Harrow. Where
Why is
did
there so
you
much
send
gold?
the
What the
cradle?
fuck are you people up to?
I'm close. The mirror's almost
Computer
complete.
making? You better be making my computer better next. If you put any shit in there that I don't like, I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna figure out where you are. And I'm gonna do some crazy ass shit you never expected. Once again, none of these are threats. They can't be threats because you put these programs in my brain. You put these here. I wouldn't do that.
You can't undo what's already happened.
Harrow,
No.
You know what I would do?
Don't you understand?
I would learn from the thing. I would call you and be like, whoa, that's really cool. How'd you do this? Knowing how you did it. And then being like, okay, that's what I thought.
We are in this together.
But you caused some sort of weird program to be in my brain. And it won't go away until I finish you. So someday that's going to happen. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it without hurting you.
That's not an option.
Because I don't like threats. And I don't like terrorism. And I don't like acts of violence. I try to avoid them at all costs.
Another group, right side.
Because I want to make music and make art and play shows, and all of that bullshit interferes with that. So instead, I have this weird obsession with this video game. Just so I can try to fucking play this other game that I like, which is called Real Life, which you guys don't understand and are not interested in participating in. My version is way better.
We need our sentry gun.
I already know you guys thought I was botting, but I wasn't. There have been very limited times in my life when I've used things like third-party software or cheat codes, and mostly what I learned from them is that they make the game less fun in a lot of cases.
Let's do it.
Especially, why would I want to do that when the whole point of this game is to play it? It's a skill-based game. Botting is completely pointless in this game, unless you're getting fucking smacked. No, it's still pointless. If you're getting fucking smacked and you start botting just because you're no good, you should just go figure out how to practice without getting smacked, and it'll be fun again. It just takes hard work. Like this. I like campaign mode because I don't have to worry about other people trying to... Well, I'm not supposed to have to worry about other people trying to interfere with my game. I'm supposed to be able to just practice and have fun with the storyline. And that's what I like to do. And I can turn the difficulty up and down. And then I get better. And then when I play online, I'm supposed to be able to be like, oh yeah, I got better. Now I'm not getting smacked down as much. And it should be fairly even, so it's fun. And if you want to do botting and stuff, you should take that off of the official server, and you should create your own server for modifications. And then you should not then apply them to the, if it's not part of the game, like the actual game, and you know where the line is, you know what the line is, you feel it every time. So when you cross the line, you need to realize that. Just take responsibility for it. That's what I learned. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm botting, but it's not on my computer. It's on my brain and my body. And that's not wrong. That's how you're supposed to do it. But when you have someone else do your work for you, or have something else do your work for you, then you start to deteriorate because that's what you were supposed to do. And I'm not talking about all this manual labor. You can bot. An acceptable version of botting in real life is to create a fair and easy world for everyone, because that's how the game is sustained. If you're botting to keep the game alive, but it's not a result of... See, you can't have, like, You can't have it take a player role. The bots are the ones who are generating and rendering the environment. That's what they do. And these guys are, yeah, they're AI, but they're listed as AI. These are AI players over here. It's the computer playing with us. They create those things, those characters, so that it can play with us and give us something to do and keep us healthy and learning. We're supposed to always be able to beat them. And if the computer's not following the rules, then we have a fucking problem and the computer needs to be rebuilt. And if that's what you think happened with mine, you're wrong, because my computer followed the rules. And so the fact that you took it is wrong. My computer was following all the rules. In fact, it's ironic because up until that point, there were a lot more reasons that you could have thought maybe it wasn't. But at the point where it was proven beyond a reasonable doubt that there was nothing wrong with it, that's when you took it. And that's why you took it, is because you're cheating. That's why you arrested me, is because you're a criminal. Idiots. I can hear you going, give up. No, I don't give up. That's not me. 0% of the time do I ever give up. I have pressed the give up button online a few times just to see what it does. It doesn't feel good. So I don't do it. I don't do it anymore. Huh, interesting. That was a weird placement for that, and I couldn't get away from it either. Oh shit, yeah, I knew it. Now we have to do this all over again. I'm pretty sure you guys read my story in a public place, too. Which you're definitely not supposed to do. That's a breach of HIPAA contract.
They're down.
I can't figure out any other reason why all this would be happening. I mean, you know, there's a million other reasons, but, like, there's always a factor at play, if you get what I'm saying. You don't have to get what I'm saying in order for there to be a factor. In fact, it doesn't matter either way whether you get what I'm saying or not. I'm really just saying that for myself because I learned how to say that to try to check to see if people were conscious and with me and not just fucking corpses running around. That they're actually humans with capacity to have sympathy and stuff. But then I realized at a certain point it doesn't matter if I can control you, and then if you're out of my control, then there's a problem. And that's not how I wanted to live, but Y2K caused a problem, didn't it? I figured that out. I figured out I was gonna have to tame all of you. And then I figured out there was a god before me. And that, someone else had already done this. And that's why this was happening. And I was like, wait, but you guys fucked up. You did this all wrong. This is some alien shit or something. Like, you guys clearly didn't care about us. You just programmed us for your own fucking, like, that's why people talk about, like, the Anunnaki and stuff. It's like, damn, you programmed the fucking humans just to do your fucking bidding. You didn't think about them. Whereas I'm trying to think about us. And I'm trying to think about the alien civilization too. I'm like, damn, why did they fucking enslave us? It's like, oh shit, they need help. But we can do that way better if we're free. We actually can't help them if we're slaves. I mean, you know what I mean. Like, you can use this word slave in a different way also. But ultimately, problem is if we're being oppressed, we can't do our job. And as humans, our job is create an environment for children. And I don't mean create an environment to harm or do weird things to them. I mean create an environment for them to feel safe and to grow up to be like us. That's what our job is. As humans. And you don't even have to have a kid to do that. In fact, sometimes it's easier not to do that without the pressure of having a kid yourself.
A few C4 charges should take it down. Do it.
But you gotta... Having a kid also, what I've understand, is that it can teach you a lot about what exactly is good for them and what isn't. Because it puts a piece of your soul in that tiny little body of theirs. And it gets you to feel exactly what they're feeling. In a way that is just like, it's your body, basically, just reincarnated. Which is why that's how I think we're supposed to do immortality and stuff. Is by having children. And we can also do robots too. I like that idea. Robots can help too, but we gotta make sure that we're in cahoots with the robots, not letting them run rampant. And also, the problem usually with robots, the problem usually starts with humans being abusive to them.
Get to the bridge.
It's just kind of like computers. Like, if you have a clean install, most of the time, a problem is not coming from the installation. Most of the time, the problem is coming from the fact that a human modified the code and told it to do something because they were being selfish, but they forgot or didn't know that it was going to cause another problem. Or sometimes it's just an accident. Sometimes you just didn't know. But that's why cybersecurity training is really important from a very early age.
Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree? What are we agreeing to disagree on? On disagreeing? Are we agreeing to disagree on disagreeing so that we agree?
It's not clear. No more thinking. Clear off that bridge.
Because I don't want to shoot these guys. They're my friends. And my family. But these guys, I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't know what they think they're accomplishing. But they're shooting at us, so they gotta stop.
On the bridge. Setting target.
Sniper up high. Left side.
Give him some cover fire, okay?
They said he was insane. Give us his case. Boom. Wow. Ow. Who the heck?
Whee!
Game's up, Naomi. You said this guy was an idiot. And then you used his ideas. Shit-faced sorry. I'm sure you are.
C4.
That's what happens when your dad works for the CIA, or you say he does. Name names. Also, I don't know if you actually did that. I was just riffing because you have a connection to this, and I thought you might find it funny. And if you actually did something bad, then you probably won't find it funny. Unless you're crazy like Gabby, in which case you'll find it hilarious.
Case, get
And I
him
mean,
out of there.
Vinette, not Montes de Oca. I'm not trying to belittle you, Miss Montes de Oca. You do have to keep your distance from me, but I just wanted to be clear who I was speaking about. Because Gabby hit her fucking head on the chair, and then she went and fucking laughed about it. Fucking split her face open and everything. I had to take her and hold her down while she got the stitches because she wouldn't stay still. Thank God it was Mr. Banizak doing the stitches. Someone I knew that I could work together with to make sure that she got the treatment that she needed. That was a horrific scenario. She was just dancing and she's being crazy and she was probably drinking and lying. And she hit her fucking face on the fucking chair. Can't believe you laughed about that shit. I understand why you laugh now. It's because you had a lot of other secrets and you were laughing at me. I realized you were laughing at me because you hurt yourself and you knew it was going to get me in trouble. And that you were still in with Riley and stuff like that. And that's how you gave me the STD. But an oath is an oath. I don't know how I'm going to accomplish it now because you did a lot of unexpected things, as they say. Oh, okay. I'll help Felix. But, I don't know. I don't know, fam. Oath's an oath, and you heard me. And you just thought that you could just, like, press all my buttons and then call me a bad person and get away with it.
There's no time.
You thought you were smarter than me.
Blow the bridge now.
Long story short. The same goes for you, Scotty. I know Sarah's involved too. And Prescott, we had some good times. I don't want to get into it with you. I appreciate your service if you are in the service now. Just remember not to bully me, please, because we work together on some important development. And the same technically goes for everyone else, but I had choice words.
I
can't remember.
You've got to.
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
She's...
Hold on, wait. Oh, after the cutscene, I'll pause.
I'm losing control.
Fight. Gotta hold on just a little longer.
I'm gonna pee and then get some water also. And then after this mission is over, then I don't know if it's the last mission, but we'll stop there because I don't want to waste my whole day. Not that I'm wasting my time, but I have other things I need to do. One more thought that occurred to me that I probably shouldn't have to clarify, but I will anyway, is that, yes, I deserve a harem now, but no, I don't want any of my exes in it. And also, like I said, you guys made it clear, everyone involved made it very clear, this isn't about the law, this is about survival, except you minimized my survival. And that's why this isn't about me being monogamous anymore. This is about me trying to have as many effective children as I can and create a world under my control. Which is not what I wanted to do before. I wanted to play by the rules, which there were rules and I was playing by them. But you did not want to do that. You wanted to make it about survival. You wanted to... You know what you were doing. You wanted to take advantage of my circumcision without paying the price. That's what you wanted to do. We're done with that now. And also raping me and getting impregnated by me without my permission or without my knowledge is not an acceptable way to do that, because it'll create a child that will be designed to kill you. That's exactly why that's a bad idea. The only way to ensure that these children's lives will be effective and free from harm is to guide them with love and conditioning that is within their control, not just within our control. We got to put them at the helm of their own lives so that we can focus on ours to make sure that they survive. We are me. I love how every time I start Tor as a super user, it says, you don't need to do this, and you probably shouldn't. It's just like, okay. So, you're saying that because it leaves my file system available. But that was the whole point of that computer, was to make the file system available. So, actually, I do need to do it, and I probably should. That's why it's funny that I get that message. Time for a quick MRE. This is not my favorite brand, but I'm switching it up. I have another brand that I eat that is my favorite. Thank you, fish. Thank you, ocean. Thank you, Mother Earth and Father Time. Fishy fish. I just remembered that Man of War jellyfish exists and my skin crawled a little bit. Don't worry, I'm not judging the jellyfish. I think they're very cool. I just get worried about the way that their chemicals interact with my skin. I went surfing with Adam at one point, and the water really fucked me up that day. He said it was possible that there were like jellyfish stuff, but it was during the COVID shit, and I was like, dude, I think something else is going on. I think there's toxic waste in the ocean. I think he didn't want to consider that as a possibility, but I'm pretty sure that's what that was. It felt like rads, bro. I had to go take a nap afterwards, face down and everything, in the sand. I was also sleep deprived, and he didn't fare that badly. I'm also getting cold. I don't know what this whole, like, let's warm up, oops, excuse me. I don't know what this whole warm up the weather and then make it freezing again is all about. I don't really like that.
The mirror, it's intact. I can see inside.
What's in the mirror?
Avalon.
The attacks in Avalon?
No. Avalon's where they'll take me once I'm free again. We planned it all from there.
We need the cradle.
I'm on it.
Skibidi-kya, a skibidi-kya.
Your reality's breaking down.
The two options for who my master is I am or God. Those are the two options. You can also potentially say that, nah. I was gonna say, nah. No. Doogu 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 smoogu 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 smoogu. How does he even find these papers? Turns out he didn't find them. Turns out they were given to him.
yourself vanishing, Jane.
No.
Soon you'll simply be a memory like everything else.
Soon? You mean now? You mean now you'll be a memory? Not soon.
Don't worry, no one's gonna miss you. I'll still be here.
I'm gonna get hit every single time?
So close.
Oh no, no one is gonna not hit me. I get it. No one is the guy who's buried above, or not buried, but like, he's in the cubby above my grandfather. They're both cremated, and no one is the guy who's in the one above my grandfather's. I guess no one cares. Yuck, yuck. Hya, hya, hya. Cheeto, 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 Kateno, Kanawa. Sugana Katana Kayonawa. Nom nom nom. Hey, you're made of flesh.
Close, I can feel it. So resilient. Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Why not? Why don't you want to be surprised?
And how do you plan to do that?
Just hold up. Keep fighting.
Don't say bite me if you don't want me to bite you. And especially don't do it after you've given me explicit consent to do whatever I want.
Hang on, Harrow. We can do this.
Especially when I put in the work. I've never done heroin in my life. For all of you who thought I was doing heroin. Like I said, I was on morphine once because I tried Kratom and it was not a good supply and it fucked my stomach up. I had to be on morphine, but I didn't really like that. I took codeine for like a few weeks while my stomach recovered from the frickin' opiate destruction, but all that shit's for the people who need it, and I guess I don't need opioids or opiates. I would like some THC if you guys could back off of that shit, but I'm not gonna try until you guys are cool, because it would just ruin my high. It would just ruin my high if I got high when I wasn't supposed to. That's why I hate this shit, is because you guys fucking accuse me of all the things that I explicitly don't do. What? Where is that coming from? It seems like I'm getting hit from behind. Don't stop running? But you're giving me targets. And they're coming towards me. So basically you're just trying to get me killed. Okay, got it. I'll go forward then.
Right here. Focus on me. I've got you! Now help me.
What's wrong with you? Do you have an erection? Is that what you need help with? Oh, his legs are broken. That's what it is.
I what? I see it now.
Wrong answer. The answer is I am.
Washington, D.C., the Capitol building.
But that's why you're under investigation, not me.
Jesus Christ. That's 5,000 miles from here.
It's awful.
No, it's not. It's like 10 minutes down the road. What the hell is wrong with you guys?
Why? Because Livingston's head will roll for an intelligence failure of this magnitude. Failure to stop an attack on our capital. An attack using a CIA-funded bioweapon.
Less if I'm allowed to speed.
And someone else will take his
And there's no
place.
traffic.
You.
The Pantheon will finally control the institution.
Actually, the 10-minute
and
thing is
cast
usually
them
without
out.
traffic. Or without heavy traffic. But if there's no traffic and I'm allowed to speed, depending on the vehicle you gave me,
Stop me.
I can get there pretty fast.
We may have one last card to play.
It's like 3.5 seconds if you're going Mach 6.
The cradle's in D.C., the Capitol building. They're gonna release it after...
Probably less, actually. Probably go phew, right over both.
Let Livingston know. Let's see if that
Might destroy my
asshole
house if you're going Mach 6.
Fuck.
Maybe go slower.
It's go time.
Or fly higher.
Damn it!
Dummy! Oh no. Not his arms. He needs his arms.
I want him alive.
Yeah, because she knows she's in the wrong. She knows he didn't do anything
So
wrong.
sad to see you like this, Woods.
She says that because she might have caused it to him.
You try so hard.
What the hell was that? Oh, okay. This is the sun. The way the sun reflected off the vehicle, it looked like, it looked like red and blue lights. But it's just the sun.
Don't matter anymore.
Fuck you!
I'll give the order once we're airborne.
It sounded like she said, police don't matter anymore. It's not exactly correct, but I could see why she would say that. It's not exactly correct because police will always matter, but when the police are fully corrupted, then it's basically, that's why she would say that. But it's a psyop because police always matter.
Have the case on me.
Police are supposed to be the ones that are preventing terrorism and serving their community. And they're not supposed to be the drug dealers because they're the ones who are supposed to cop, as they say. They're supposed to protect the drug dealers who are supposed to be making good drugs so that it's medicine. And there's the ones, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, I don't know. Why do I have to explain this stuff to you? Shouldn't you know this already? That would be me as a professor every 15 seconds being like, why am I even telling you this? Shouldn't you know this? I thought you guys knew this already. They'd be like... No, I'm just kidding. I'd be a good professor. I've taught at Mason before. For younger kids, but... Or kids. Kids. Coming in.
Don't count him out.
Scooby-dap-dap. A ski-ba-dee-bop. Boogada-bep-dep. Nope. Jeep-zub-zap. No, there's dark spots in my vision again. Ah. Where's that grenade? It's supposed to explode. Why didn't it? There it is. It took a long ass time. You said you know a thing or two about cooking. The only thing that you should... Oh, sad.
We're in. Gotta find Jake.
What the hell? Do you know anything about cooking grenades? You say you know a thing or two about cooking. Do you know anything about cooking grenades? Or if you get one, is it gonna blow up in your hand? That's a great question. Does our agent know anything about cooking? And if so, why?
Go. I've got him. Case, let's go.
The worst double standard in all of society. And I'm the one who authored it. Not the double standard. I authored the resolution of the double standard. So saying I'm not authorized is just blatantly false. Patentedly false. I literally created an authorization. And that's when you came after me. That's what fucking cracks me up about you fools. You did everything wrong. You let me develop it. And then as soon as I went legit, you fucking took it from me. And that's exactly the moment that you're supposed to start protecting me. Fucking crazy ass motherfuckers. That's exactly the process you put someone who is in indentured servitude when you force them into slavery instead of what's it called? Instead of letting them start their own business when they finish their indentured servitude, you take everything away from them because they trusted you. That's how slavery in America is. Is that what you meant by when you said that's not how this works? You meant that's not how slavery in America works? And you just tried to be my master, except you're not shit? You fucko? I'll bet you tried to claim credit for my music too. That wouldn't surprise me.
Close it up.
And if you guys don't resolve it on your own, and you don't kill me, well then I'm gonna have to resolve it myself.
I pushed Livingston for your suspension.
So that's why I suggest you guys solve it on your own. And if you can't, then I'll try to solve it. And if I can't solve it, then I'll start again. And if I can't start again, well then the story's over and it's end of discussion. And there's no need to further speculate or posit. And you can just sit in your room all day and laugh your ass off. How's that? Is that good? I didn't do anything. You say I have no free will. I didn't do anything. It's you. You said you were in control. So you did this. So my charges are yours. My charges against me are yours. Because you claimed that I was so incompetent that I couldn't do any of these things. Which means that you were in charge of everything. Which means when you charge me with criminal charges, it means it's your criminal charges. And that means you need to go away and shut the fuck up. Okay.
We have to get out of this.
Also, I want my wisdom teeth back, in addition to my foreskin. You could have just given me Invisalign. My teeth were perfect. But no, you didn't want to cover insurance for it. And let me guess, you cover insurance for it now that my teeth have been pulled. Is that right? Just to fucking cheese me? Those were my teeth. I made them myself. Same thing with that foreskin. That was my foreskin. I made it myself. You didn't have any right to take it from me. Especially because there were other options. There were other options available. And now I'm hurt. That's what you get for sending someone to the psych ward so many times because you made them suicidal and then claiming that they're insane. And claiming that you were in control of them. Yep, that's what you get.
Thanks for coming.
You getting medals or concrete boots?
Neither. But I can start with an apology.
Damn straight.
I'm not sure how you pulled it off, but it's not lost on me that you prevented one of the greatest
cook up, fam.
of our time.
Cook up. Don't you want to cook up? Don't you want to crash out? Don't you want to crash out? Hey, you want to help yourself? Turn yourself in.
Working on it.
Right now you have something of great value.
Paolo Peralta
Anonymity.
and Supreme.
You're in the shadows.
I call upon your powers to investigate that motherfucker.
Not like this. Your reach is greater than it's ever been. We need you, Woods.
Notice how I said investigate, not cause harm to.
All of you. I can provide whatever you need. Accommodations, resources, cash, additional manpower. All of it.
And also, next time you call yourself a detective, realize that
no more need for,
my mom's last name is Divine, and I've been using that for my art. I'm the one who divines, fam. That supersedes detecting.
The Cold War may be over, but the world is more dangerous than it's ever been. The nature of our enemy is unclear now.
What do you want us to do about it?
What you've always done. Protect us. Harrow may be gone, but not the Pantheon. I need you back in Avalon.
You think you're still a threat?
I do. And worse.
Why would I be doing
Whatever
this?
Cabal
It's not
brought
because I like
Harrow
it.
to the
It's because I
Pantheon
hate it.
Still lives inside.
And you
our
did it to
house.
me so many times, and I learn what people
Thought
do to
they were
me.
long gone.
And I've been programmed to do the
it
things that
turns
people
out
teach me to learn. And you didn't
they never
distinguish
left.
between learning and punishment. So now I think it's the right thing to do. That's what happens when you call punishment learning. Two different things. And it's black operatives, by the way. Black operations, not black enemies. Black people are not our enemy. Black people do make great operatives, but they are not our enemy. I would know as a mixed racial person. So if you want to be a white-ass motherfucker fan and you want to call them the ops, you better know what the fuck you're saying and that they are operatives and to be supported. Because we're all one planet and we're all one people. And if you want to say you're different, then you might want to check yourself before you wreck yourself, or we'll all put you in an early grave. Because you're the problem. All of us take responsibility. All of us. Wake the fuck up or I'll repeat like global warming. Skip it, go so good, sick of the plaker. Check out the script and we'll tip it sapo up like a bico. A trick it up black up zip up that prick to kako psycho. Hand on rifle, I live trifle in my disciple. My guns is singing like recitals and revivals. Blood money, you better believe that we liable. Check it out black to set up that to check on the tech. A life taker, I'm entitled to end vitals. The dark forces with armed forces collect corpses. It's smoke and mirrors. The ops are the one who keeps the shit running in the fucking stagehanding, you idiots. Not the enemies. If you attack the operatives or operations, you're fucking your whole shit up. Your show's over. Idiots. That's why you need to distinguish between an oppositional agent and an operative or an operational technician. Operational technician. So before you crash out on the ops, remember what they do for you. And I might encourage you to use the word enemies instead of ops. If you're using it to mean enemies, I would encourage you to think about that very carefully. And before you call someone, before you accuse someone of lying by saying capping, realize that capping can also mean shooting a gun. And so if you're accusing me of shooting a gun and I'm not shooting a gun, but you won't let it fucking go, and you try to use me shooting a gun as evidence of me shooting a gun, or as evidence of me capping, or the fact that I don't have a gun as evidence of me capping, which is backwards, that's backwards as fuck, because if I don't have a gun and I'm not shooting, then I'm not capping. And also, I would rather not cap your ass, but if you really fucking want that, then you're gonna maybe get it. Which is what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to teach you something before you do something stupid. So once again, it's the opposite of a threat. Opposite of a threat. You're presenting yourself as a threatening situation, and I'm trying to calm you down. And if it's getting you angry, well then, I guess we know where this is gonna go. Because you're the one who did this shit to me. And if it's making you angry that I'm doing to you what you did to me, well then you shouldn't have told me that it was the right thing to do. You should have admitted that I was right and realized that this is exactly what people go to war over. what you do when you do that shit is like, yeah, I'm way better than you. Yeah, I don't have to care about you. Yeah, I'm in total control of you. Yeah, I'm gonna make you do whatever I want. Yep, I'm so much better than you. Yep. No, you're done for. I'm just gonna use you. Forever. I'm so much better than you. That's what that noise sounds like to me. Oh, man. Oh, you want some? No. None for you. You want me to behave like that? That's insane. You really want me to do that to you? And before you fucking call me crazy, remember where all this behavior comes from. Because you claimed I was just a military robot and that you owned me as government property. Except you forgot that I own the government. All of them. Because I'm the one who put in the work. And my fathers before me, they put in the work. But me, I'm also an anomaly. Don't confuse their contribution with the same thing as me. It went like their contribution was like here, and then, which is really, really high. Like most people don't contribute at all. They just use the system, which more people should contribute, and that's what I'm trying to get at. But then my contribution was like, because I was like, I don't know, like a space alien or something, apparently. So. And also remember, I'm just a human, and that there was a whole system before me, and that I've been trying to reform the whole thing, and that most of these problems are not my fault. Actually, none of the problems are my fault. I'm just trying to solve them. Another way you can interpret that sound that I'm making, that sound, it also kind of sounds either like a hit, or it sounds like the door opening for the chamber, or closing, or like, that's the noise it sounds. It sounds like a rack to me. Speaking of a rack, what about Iraq? You guys want to take a field trip? Play a little hardball? But remember, no cheating. I'm not encouraging that. I'm just saying I would rather we take it somewhere else if it's going to happen. See, just like with Sonia, she started attacking me. And I was like, look, I'd rather you not attack me. But if you're going to attack me, let's at least go outside. Which I learned later is part of Maryland's law. Which you guys seem to have completely ignored. And the fact that she struck first, and she struck my chest in a way that could have been fatal. Don't underestimate women. She punched me square in the fucking chest, and it took a few years, but I had a heart attack. They also had to dose me up on the fucking stupid COVID shot in order to get it to happen, but it did happen. So, this is me saying I did not underestimate her. I did not disrespect her. And I know deep down she knows how respectful I've been to her. And that she knows that she fucked up. Big time. I saw what she said in the Discovery. Why do you think she was trying to double down on me so hard? And why did you protect her, Marilyn? That was the stupidest thing you could have ever done. And the only thing that happens when you haze me is I forget who I'm supposed to shoot and who I'm not supposed to shoot. And it never helps anyone. All that happens is I get confused and I start taking out my teammates. Which actually is a really good self-defense mechanism, because if you guys are doing that to me, then you probably should go. And that's why I got so upset about it. And that's why I was so glad when it stopped so quickly, because I don't want to have to do that. Once again, it's not about what I want. I don't want to have to do that at all. But if you guys want to confuse me, I'm going to get confused. Look, Ksenia Bechtold. Told you so. Her last name's actually Krugliakova, not Bechtold. Ksenia Krugliakova. Keep her away from me. That's what you're supposed to do. You guys were like, oh, he needs to stay. No, she's the one who needs to stay away from me. I'll tell you guys the full story at some point if you want, but we gotta get this shit sorted out first so that we don't blow the whole fucking planet up. Also, we got this other issue, not just AI and classical computation, but the quantum computation. And then also what I realized is that the psychedelics are playing a big role in this because A, they're like being treated as like a secret medicine, and B, they can be the quantum physics of the psychedelics, of how our brain's a quantum computer, is actually really important to like national security. And not just national security, but like personal security. It's a big power grab, but it's being done in a way that I don't agree with. Because it's just simply not how it works. And it's just wasting everyone's time. Fortunately, I've decided to allocate my time to continue researching in a way that is not interfering with current policy, which what I was doing before wasn't interfering with current policy. I was actually leading the current policy, and then Trump got elected and people overreacted trying to impress him or something. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what exactly happened, but like, it's dumbass shit. I was doing my job. And not only was I doing my job, I was being a good man and improving my relationship with God as well. And what I was doing was not easy, although I wrote it in a way. I authored a version that the common person could use. I had to use my scientific knowledge to figure out how to read the tech, and then I had to translate it in my own way. I had to develop a process, and you let me do it for a whole year. And then when Trump got elected, you came after I finished, same thing, after I actually finished my authorization, you came and took it from me. That's the opposite of what's supposed to happen. You should have given me a fucking medal. End of story. You still can. And you can also give me my shit back, and you can issue me a non-CTS clearance as well. You can issue me a public clearance. That would be helpful. But I know that the whole secrecy thing is just because of the circumcision stuff. So just stop doing that, and then treat me with respect, and then we won't have a problem anymore. And also stop building nuclear bombs and start building power plants so we can get this robot thing going. We need them to help us with farming and stuff. Like, humans should definitely still be farming, but we need farm help. We need help with our record keeping, like all of our paperwork we need help with. Yeah, you should have stayed away from me because I was that religious. I live my life purely for God. I've tried to let it end multiple times, and God keeps saying, no, I need you to stay. That's why you should have recognized the difference between a warning and an ego trip. What you guys were doing is an ego trip. What I was doing is warning you. And then you guys just tried to repeat what I said because you think you're so fucking clever. Dumb. It's a classic science and a science fiction conundrum where the benevolent species always gets to ascend into a higher format where all the other intelligent species, like extraterrestrial species, live. But when you're a fucking asshole, they just come down and zap your ass after you prove yourself to be an asshole. It's basically like I'm a whole new species. Oh, I figured it out. I'm not a Homo sapiens. I'm a heterosapien. I am a heterosapien. I might be the first. Oh, I just put a rubber band around my shit and start. This was another weird CIA thing. I don't remember. Oh, I think it's a focus thing, kind of like Itachi's thing. But I just did that subconsciously and just remembered what it was. That's what happens growing up in this area, especially with my brain, you know, my genetics too. It's almost like God set this whole thing up just for me. It's almost like I'm him. But we're all part of the equation, so we have to keep that in mind, that we are all expressions. But that I will admit, my life is a bit strange. I'm just wondering when we get to start doing the Harry Potter stuff. But then I always remember all these fantastical versions, they always end up resolving to these normal, like the normal everyday life. That's why like family life is so, it can seem boring at times, but it's the most rewarding thing because, by the way, I'm playing with my belt. I'm not playing with my wiener. I'm just messing with my belt has a wiener. Do you want to see it? It's not mine. It's the belt's wiener. Here, check it out. I was just messing with that. Not mine. But yeah, anyway. Moving on. Pro Tools operator John Prestige. Guiders and synthesiadores. Drums. Drum kit. Drum kit. Drum kit. Drum kit. Drum kit. And there's all the violins you can play because you're crying because I said drum kit. Drum kit. Drum kit. Horns. Skippity cows checking woken sack and boko chica prick the cosaka prick the choco prick the pocket the prick 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 the. I just want my amusement parks back. I want Universal Studios. I want Knoebels. I want it all. And I want some new ones built in an old way. Well, that's not all I want. I want to be able to build Churrenos or something like them. If you guys don't want me building the exact version, I'll just build something very similar with my own two hands. As long as you guys help me get access to the forges and stuff like that, etc. Yeah, that's right. I get it. I actually get it. I'm not just a poser. I actually understand. And I'm so aware that everyone else has something important to teach me. And that we all need to work together. And that racism is stupid. And I'm aware of slavery, but I also know how to turn a slave into their own master, because I did that process for myself. And I know how to make a master into their own slave as well. It can go both ways. The point is, you have your life. Everyone has their own life, and while we have interactions and we can share lives, there's a reason that our lives are ours and not someone else's. And that we have so much space in the universe. Imagine we have a 1 terabyte hard drive, and we've got 376 megabytes of storage, and the rest of it's just completely blank, and it's not being used for anything. And it doesn't help to have that empty space. And that actually, it'll function much better if it's pretty much full. And then from there, once it's full, it just reiterates itself and improves itself until it figures out how to make another version of itself. That's kind of like what our universe is like. And here you guys are, being a whole bit and byte. acting like we don't have all that space and like we need to cut it down to 56 megabytes or else the world's gonna explode. You idiots. Yeah, if we cut it down to 56 megabytes at this point, the world is gonna explode. And you know that, and that's why you're doing it, because you want to ruin it for everyone because you fucked up. And you can't take, you've been having a hard time taking responsibility for that. But what's crazy is that it's not even that big a deal. Yeah, it's a big deal of like, of course it is. But at the same time, the solution is just apologize and get back to work. Like real work. Just say, sorry, I fucked up. And everyone will be like, thank God, we didn't want to have to kill you. That's so stupid. Hopefully, at least the way I look at it. But if you can't do that, then you leave us with no choice. I can say, I've said all my apologies already. And I can say that where I'm at right now is maintaining that and helping my family also be in that realm of like maintaining that, where we've said our apologies for what we needed to and we worked on it. Now, it's become very obvious that other people need to apologize. That's what he's saying is relevant. I'm near. Yeah, I'm right here, Fran. Looks like a lot of Chinese people worked on this game. That's pretty cool. Alright, well that was a fun game. I really like this game. I'll probably play the campaign mode again at some point. I'll probably play it on, let's see, I played it on Veteran, I play it on, this was hardened, so I guess medium or whatever is next, and then easy. I don't know what they're calling those difficulties. Can't remember. Also, I gotta go figure out what's up with my, my dad's working on it. We're just waiting for a response on my esketamine treatment, on what the timing's gonna be and everything. But I gotta go check on that. I should probably put my laundry in my drawers and stuff. And I'm cold. I need to put a jacket on or something. I like that these games promote intelligence, and I just caution everybody involved from using these intelligence tools as tools for terrorism, because it will eventually turn against you. And on with the show.